Hi everyone. So I'm doing this video in sort of response to a lot of the advice I've been getting about turning my Filofax personal sized into a purse, because I've been asking a lot of questions on the Facebook groups. I'm just asking people to show me pictures of theirs and videos of theirs just so I could get an idea if it was something I wanted to try to do. Because for Christmas, my husband, it doesn't fit in the screen, my husband bought me a A5 Filofax, which replaced the personal size, or sorry, the pocket-sized one that he had given me back when we were dating, which was 8 years ago. And I'm a bit sentimentally attached to this. It is purple, and I really like it, so I wanted to keep using it. And I really struggle for a purse. I've still not, I think it's been maybe like 10 years since I had a really, really good purse. So, thought I would try this out for a bit. I've run into a couple of snags. One I will show you after it's opened, and the other is that it's just really freaking thick. So if anybody has any ideas on what to do to kind of make it less thick, although I have a feeling that most of that is down to the actual number of cards that I need to carry with me for store loyalty. Because every single store has their own freaking card. Anyway, I also have like a little teeny tiny little ID holder that I'll sometimes use if I don't want to carry this whole big thing around that will hold my debit card and credit card and license. I don't have that handy, or I'd show it to you. I don't really think you care, because all you care about is the Filofax. So, here we go. So, on the inside, the little see-through pocket has my driver's license. It's backwards because I don't really want you guys to look at all my personal stuff. And my credit card and my debit card. Behind my credit card, I keep my Starbucks card, which always has a couple quid on it, just enough to get a cup of coffee. I don't do the fancy pants drinks at Starbucks. I just like coffee. Particularly, I like iced coffee. So, always carry that around. Because it's always good if you don't have change and you want to get Starbucks. So, and then behind my other card, I've got like one of those little prepaid doohickeys. But again, it has no money on it, so I don't really know why I carry it. This little pocket in here, my travel cards for Network Rail, which is my spouse ID and Priv cards, does fit in here, but it's a really tight fit, and then it makes the wallet really, makes the snap really difficult to do up. So I don't have it in there right now, which kind of concerns me because I have it loose in my handbag right now, and I like having it inside my purse so I don't lose it. So, not really sure what I'm going to do about that yet, but we'll see. So I kept the little flyleaf with it. It's got my little UK flag sticker that's been on there since, like, I don't know, 2008. and a little piece of cat from my cat that's been dead for several years, because I'm weird. I don't know. I think it just stuck there one day, and I stuck a piece of tape over it, and now it's there forever and ever and ever, and it's kind of gross and creepy, and now I feel really embarrassed that I share that with everyone. Anyway, so personal information page, and then I kept the Filofax page in with the little, if this is lost and you return it, we'll give you a prize and, you know, send it back to the owner. Just in case, even though if you've got this and you've got my driver's license, you've got my home address on there, but just in case. Kept the ruler in because you never know when you'll need to measure something. So, right, so I bought all, my Filofax came, well, now you see the first problem that I have. My Filofax came with one of these little 4-card slots, and I bought 2 additional card slots. It also came with one sort of pocket, which I've bought 2 additional pockets, and then it also originally came with one zipper pocket, and I bought 2 additional pockets for it as well. So I've got lots of little pockety things. Anyway, so the problem that I discovered is that the bottom rung there has apparently sprung itself out of place. I'm not entirely sure how to fix it. I think I saw a YouTube video a while back, possibly from the Filofaxy. I think I saw it on the Filofaxy blog, so I'll probably go search for that, and if it's not too complicated, I'll fix it. But if it involves completely dismantling the Filofax, then I'm going to give up, because that's just really not worth it. So, first slots, I've got the cards I use the most, which are the Co-op and Boots. That sounds kind of weird because Boots is nowhere near me. The Co-op is right around the corner from my house. But Boots, when I'm in town, I'm always in Boots. So that's there. And then Tesco and Waitrose. And then Iceland and then Morrison's because everyone has cards. Bookstore, Paper Chase, Monsoon, Holland Barrett, Super Drug, Body Shop, and then I ran out of little plasticky wallet doohickey, so I use full-length pockets, so my IKEA family card and my Hobbycraft card, which, you know, these are in Nottingham, which is like an hour and a half on the train or in the car, but I don't know where else to keep them, because I did have them in, well, I had my IKEA family card just sort of in a random wallet, and then I lost it because I couldn't find it the next time we went to IKEA. So, I don't know. And the same with, like, some of these other cards, because, like, if I'm in town, if I'm in Lincoln and I'm shopping on the high street, I don't need any of my grocery store cards, because none of them are on the high street. And if I'm going grocery shopping, then obviously I need these cards, but not my high street cards. So I don't know what to do. So ideas, please. Thank you. Anyway, so behind the, oops, now it's stuck on that thingy, on that little blip. Go Outdoor card and my Costa Coffee Cub. This side's blank. I want to print out pictures of my niece and nephew. My nephew is, she's almost 1 month old, and my niece is almost 7 months old, 8 months old. Oh, I'm not sure. 7. Anyways, I want to put their pictures in here because they're cute and I like them. And on the other side are pictures that have been in here since like forever. Tim and I, when we were dating and we went to the Tower of London experience, and we paid for the green screen picture, and then a picture from our wedding. I hate my I don't like the way I look in the pictures, but our wedding was special. And then Timothy and Rebecca, because those were the little confettis that my mom found that we put on the tables. And purple was a wedding color, so I got a purple and it's Tim's gold. So I just put them in there just because it's cute to have. This zipper pocket just has my little diabetes UK card. Apparently I joined up a couple months after I got my diagnosis. And honestly, it's just like it's just a charity, but the back of it has a little "in cases of emergency, please notify" card. So I stuck that in. And then I have, this is really kind of funny. It's my special coins. I actually taped them all together, just because they kept sliding to the bottom of the pocket, except for the two that didn't fit in the tape. But anyway, so for those of you who are kind of like, what the heck is all of this? There's a little penny with the heart cut out of it that my mom gave me right around my wedding. So that's been in my wallet since I got married. Also, Deutschland, Pfennig, 10 cents, 10 pennies, whatever you want to call it, from Germany, before they started using the euro, obviously. American quarters from 1979, the year I was born, and 1997, the year I graduated high school. Just because they're special, because of the years, and they were randomly what was in my wallet after I moved to England in 2009, and I was just like pulling out all my American coins and putting them in a coin bank for the trip back to the, for like when we go back for a visit, and just happened to have a 97 and a 79, and thought, well, that's kind of cool. So I've always kept them in my wallet ever since. The same with the shillings. Oops. The same with the shillings? Yeah. Shillings from Austria, because Austria is my favorite country. And my first visit was 1997, again, before the euro. And when I got back from my Austria trip, I just happened to have a 1979, the year I was born, and a 1997, which not only was the year I graduated high school, but it was also the year that I was in Austria. So, really thought that was special. A 50p piece, it's got a book on it. Just thought it was cool. I'm pretty sure that I picked that up on my first visit to Tim, because the date's the year 2000, so I know it wasn't for my first visit to the UK. So I must have brought it home with me from my first trip to visit Tim, and then it stayed in my purse, in a little pocket where I kept all the special coins, so kept that. Canadian 10 cents, because Canada. Ireland 5p from my trip to Ireland, just because it's pretty and it has a pretty harp on it. And a really old old coin. I don't know if I can get it to show up. It is, what is it? Let me read it from the, it's threepence, sorry. It is an old threepence, which I found and thought was cool, but before I had the threepence, I had 2 shillings, which I kind of always carried around in my wallet. Again, I always just carried it around just for giggles. I mean, they've not used shillings since, I think the 70s. But it was fun, so I had it. And then a little pressed penny from Epcot, because that's where we went on our honeymoon. So it was important. And I keep it just shoved, as I say, I made this out of some packing tape just to keep it all flat, because I like to carry my little special coins with me. And maybe I need to take those out, because maybe that's taking up all the extra space in my purse. Who knows? And then I have one where I threw all those little key fob cards, because I didn't know what else to do with them. And then just a note section. I made the divider myself. Just used packing tape on a little printout, and then punched the holes, and some paper just in case I needed to make notes. You never know. A little friction pen. This one's not the thick ones that I usually use. This is just a little, I think it's a, yeah, it's a it's a 05. Usually I use the 7s. But it fit in a little thingy, so why not? Coins in there. Which, you know, what else are you going to put in there? And in the big section, bills. Paper money. Because people still use paper money. So anyway, so yeah, so this is my tour, and as you can see, it's stuffed to the brim. I don't know if I like it, but I don't know what to do. So please, if you have any possible advice that you could give me on what to do to make this thinner, or if you've got a really great purse / wallet that you think I would be able to use, give me a link to it. I'm not a fan of spending a lot of money on wallets, because I feel like, well, if you're spending 60 quid on a wallet and then you have no money to put in it. But I'm getting desperate. I mean, I tried using a Cath Kidston one that had the train pattern on it, which I really liked, but it just was too cumbersome. And then I've tried assorted little wristlets, and I really like the wristlets, but the problem with the wristlet is they never had enough little pocket, little card slot pockets, so all the cards just kind of wound up in the middle, and they would get all mixed together. So, yeah, so this is where I am right now. I mean, the only other thing I thought of doing was just leaving all the store loyalty cards in this binder, taking out my IDs and cards kinds of things, and putting those into a smaller wallet. And that's my cat talking to me. And then maybe just leaving this in my bag when I go shopping, because it would have the loyalty cards in it, and then having my money and ID in a different wallet, but then that's carrying lots of extra stuff around. So anyways, I rambled on enough. So advice, please. Thank you. Bye.